Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bex, I'm mum to Finley, he's 10 months old, and I make videos about parenting, lifestyle and motherhood after infertility. And this video is my baby-led weaning hacks video. I've done 2 other videos on baby-led weaning which I'll link in the description box below, so head on over there to check them out. And without further ado, let's get started. So my first tip or hack for you is to make sure that any food that you are serving is at the length of your finger. You just consider your index finger in terms of the length and really roughly the dimensions as well. So I've got some examples for you. So here I've got a carrot stick, which if you see is sort of roughly the same size as my finger. And then I've also got a piece of broccoli, which is again roughly the same sort of length as my finger. It doesn't matter that this is a bit wider at the top, as this is quite sort of soft. And that sort of leads me on to my second tip, which is to make sure that the food can be squished between your index finger and your thumb. It should just break easily like that. And that's just to make sure that it's easy to gum if your baby doesn't have any teeth yet, and it just means that it's easy to break down and chew, and therefore more easy to sort of manoeuvre around the mouth and swallow. So my third tip or hack is to use a bulldog clip to secure any bibs in place. Finley has now got to the stage where he can take his bib off because it's sort of velcro at the back. So what I tend to do is when I put the bib on him and I've done velcro up at the back, I just use one of these bulldog clips to secure each side like that, and then I just push the arms of the bulldog clip up so that it doesn't stick into his back. But that just means it's nice and secure. There's just no way he's going to get that off himself. Okay, so my fourth tip involves a food flask. This is a thermos food flask. I think it was about £18. I'd originally bought this from my husband as he's a joiner and always needs hot drinks or hot food on site. It can be quite difficult for him to get hot food wherever he is. So I bought this for him, but it came to mind that it'd be really good as a baby-led weaning hack, as quite often I've been out and about and I've had nowhere to heat up Finley's food. If it's been, say, something like pasta or stews, or sometimes just like veg that I want warming up. And if you're feeding pouches or anything like that, it's very easy to pop them in a bowl of hot water to warm them up. But it isn't very effective with chunks of food. So this would be really good to have out and about. What's good about it is it's like a traditional sort of top, but then has a spoon. Now obviously this wouldn't really be suitable for a baby to use at this point, but later on in time would be perfectly fine to use. I also think it's quite cute as well. So it folds out like that. What's really good about this is it's a wide necked flask, and it means that you can put things like pasta, stews, anything with chunks in it, and it's going to be easy to get in and out of the flask. And these really do work. They are slightly more expensive than other flasks, but my husband tends to use this for site work, and he will put coffee or sometimes soup. We've got 2 flasks, one for drinks, one for food, and he will put his drink or his soup in at sort of 6 o'clock in the morning, and still 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon it's still pretty piping hot. So this would be good just because it's really difficult to get places to warm your food up for you. And if you didn't want to use it that day for hot food, then it's perfect for you if you're wanting coffee on the go and you're trying to save money. It's also really good in the house as well, just because I'm constantly leaving cups of coffee because they've gone cold. So if you wanted to, then you could always make yourself a flask of hot coffee in the morning and then just have it throughout the day and not having to worry about having cold drink. My last hack, number 5, is a really easy way of preparing a banana the baby-led weaning way. whilst you're out and about and you don't have a knife to prepare it. So first of all, you would peel the banana from the bottom. It's an easy way of avoiding those sort of stringy bits that you got on your banana. And then if you discard the sort of the funny little bit at the bottom, and then if you get your index finger and then push at the bottom of the banana, you'll find that it divides really easily into 3 pieces, and then you can just break those longer pieces into half, and that's a really easy way of preparing a banana without having a knife to hand. I hope you've enjoyed these baby-led weaning hacks. Don't forget to check out my other baby-led weaning videos, which I'll leave the links to below, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell to get more videos about parenting, lifestyle and motherhood after infertility. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! La 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 la.